What's up, my guys and goddesses? Welcome to Cherry Baby's Ghetto Ass Tarot. What we say we want, we do we want, but what we won't be is disrespectful. Okay? So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's cleanse the energy. Okay? Y'all, before we go into prayer, so yesterday I was in my feelings a little bit. Just a little bit. But I could reveal too much of that. You know what I'm saying? But today is a new day. Okay, weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And so I had to move around a little bit. I know y'all saw me like slowly loading videos up. Like I had pre-recorded all of the videos like in 2 days time, but I had to clear out some energy to like fully put all 12 zodiacs in there. Okay, to prevent any blockages, because I just moved that way. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go ahead and start our prayer. Holy Spirit, ancestor, my highest light, thank you, thank you, thank you. As we go into gods and goddesses energy, I ask that you block all psychic attack, all evil eye, return it back to center, transmuter, blessed, and bliss. Please give us the clear message that we need at this time. Put a strong hedge of protection around this energy. Thank you, my Orishas. Thank you, my angels. Thank you, my deceased loved ones of my highest light. And thank you, Holy Spirit, of sharing them in. I know y'all saw me look, right? I'm like, what? I don't know what that was. But anyway, it was like a buzzing sound. So something is buzzing. Okay? Or people see you as someone that's buzzing, you're buzzing. Okay? Alright, we have Sagittarius. Yeah. Somebody was trying to knock a Sagittarius out their Jupiter sign or something. Yeah, Scorpio 12th house North Node energy. But the Sagittarius being disciplined, so I don't understand why. You have Leo 12th house North Node energy, not me, Jupiter. So this Scorpio and Leo 12th house North Node energy, they could be the same person, but the Sagittarius is discipline. I don't know what's my own. Yeah, we got fire, Aries, still Sagittarius. I don't know. Well, some form of hidden communication surrounding Taurus. We got Gemini 12th house North Node energy being disciplined surrounding Empress. Aquarius 12th house North Node energy. Okay. There's a water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio raising 12th house North Node energy, raising hell about something. I know y'all heard this damn time. Surrounding social media, or could be something that they might be watching or reading and they're misinterpreting, or they saw something and it was triggering or something. But something's gonna be some form of clarity for you guys. Okay, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, yeah, that's why Neptune came up. Somebody heard something, saw something, and got confused as hell. Yeah, some form of secret surrounding a Capricorn 12th house North Node energy. Yeah, Virgo 12th house North Node energy, Pisces 12th house North Node energy, Cancer, Libra 12th house North Node energy, Leo, Gemini 12th house North Node energy, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius 12th house North Node energy, and Aries. Okay, so I don't know what's going on here. Overall, that's why I just got like, I don't know what the hell happened. Yeah. I couldn't call it. I can't call it. But let's go. Let's look at the basis of everything so we can kind of like know. Your DM is a shot of low key, an old sneaky link. I'm really getting, somebody need to be careful about how they're going about something. Okay? So somebody, this is what I got. Somebody divine masculine is a shotter. right? Which means they don't mind. Your divine masculine is a Charlotte. They don't give a damn who is what, okay? And they feel like somebody they assume that's to be your sneaky link surrounding something, okay, is in the middle of something. So if something Jabari, I'm sorry guys, get a bowl, get a bowl.
I don't have any bowl.
Well, you're gonna have to find one. But my whole bag of cherries, come on now. Cut that down and find you a bowl. Wash one. Get that phone out the kitchen. Away from that water. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys. I'm back. My son's about to take the whole bag of cherries. Oh no. Get a bowl. I eat a handful of them. My whole bag? No. So this is what I got. Whoever your divine masculine is, they think you linking up with your sneaky link, right? And they don't like that shit. They don't like. They ready to end your shit or your sneaky link. Whoever ended something between you and your divine masculine. Because we got sneaky link in reverse. It was just an upright. I said no, listen to your man. His intuition is wrong. But you may not be communicating with your sneaky link. Okay? Something surrounding the old job. Your old job misses you. Somebody feel like somebody at a job with somebody's sneaky link. We have spirit baby, hi mommy, hi daddy, I love you. So maybe they have similar placements. They might have the same zodiac sign or something like that. But whatever it is, they like, you better get rid of whoever sign that aligns with mine surrounding you. But I don't think this really want your stepmother side of the family. Something didn't involve the stepmother side of the family. Okay, you got Samsung had locks. I don't trust them hoes either in reverse. So this person may not have locks, and they entertain a lot of women. They say you got a little stomach, but I still fuck the shit out of you, girl. Somebody feel like somebody was attracted to somebody. You owe your woman an apology in reverse. Qualified for parole, bail bonds for good behavior. Yeah, somebody went on that. So maybe somebody got the wrong impression about a situation surrounding the old job. That's what I got out of that. Yeah, something that was communicated. And if somebody thinking somebody got STD or something like that, they came in reverse. somebody thinks the worst about somebody. They was tripping about you. They was tripping about what you were doing, but you was at work or asleep. Yeah, somebody thought somebody had something else going on at a job. But nothing on this board says you were. Somebody was completely wrong about a situation. Like all the way wrong. Like you was at work. You were working. Somebody got the what the hell? Somebody had the wrong impression about a situation. All right? Somebody might have, let's just say you posted something because you was happy. You was happy that you're doing something. And you expected them to be happy for you. But instead of them being happy for you, they got jealous about who was around you. Like they focus was not they wasn't focused around with whoever you were working with. Your baby daddy side of the family. This is somebody who's not someone's real baby daddy and something. Fatal attraction. He had fucking lost it. It's going to come out. But you're not stalking anybody. It's because you a man. Just because you was enough, yeah. You got your mother's side of the family. Stay away from my gal in reverse. Okay, so your mother's side of the family, all right, is protected. Surrounding something. Power struggle. Somebody was fighting over dominance, power struggling, because somebody was a fake friend. You a fake friend alert, showing love to someone who never deserved it. Somebody was being a fake friend in the situation. They have gotten the wrong impression about a situation, and they took something way too far. I'm sorry, they took something way too far. All right. You were the husband in the past life, and they were your wife. This is somebody who was your husband in every life. Granny said you should not have picked them in reverse. And Granny likes them. Your granny like whoever this is. But there's some angry fans. You got some angry fans, but your boot's still on the ground. Stay positive. Yeah. But you weren't being charged about a situation. So I don't know. It's like somebody created a problem that wasn't even there. Like, let's just say maybe whoever that you were dealing with, or your divine masculine or something like that, they got the wrong type of friend group, or the kind of supporters they think's negative, but they manifested those type of friends. That's why they can never be positive about anything. Those are the type of friends they did too much to fit in, and now they have to be stuck in that energy, which they gonna be one of them old ass men that you have to end up calling them unk before they even hit 55, because they got this old stuck way of thinking, because they manifested them type of friends that make them look old too young, simply because they can never be happy. And they really didn't have to do that. Okay? That was just completely unnecessary. That's what I got out of that. Somebody wanted to create a problem that wasn't there. Yeah, it's because they're not woke. They overindulge. They overthink. They just overdo everything. Yeah. That's exposed. Yeah. Now they gonna when they figure this out, they're gonna feel shame about what everything they did to prevent you from moving forward and creating and working. They didn't realize that they were the problem. The scarcity in the situation. Because they was really trying to alchemize some form of resistance. So let's say you work outside, or you do something that involves you like supplying the like you need to be a good weather if you work outside. Somebody was trying to manifest rain in case. It's kind of ass backwards how they think, whoever this is. It's like they was trying, it's like just overall they was ass backwards about something. They assume like If it rains, it will rain, and you will have no choice but to bring your ass home. But this is the type of person, they priority so fucked up. Either maybe this divine masculine is so mature that they have some form of um cash flow, like some form of source of income that consistently comes in, okay, that allows them to, they just give them this kind of time to think this way, or um you need to change your taste in whoever the hell, because sometimes your divine masculine, when we talk about these twin flames and shit, sometimes your divine masculine, okay, could be like your worst enemy in something, okay, simply because they priorities fucked up. They still sleep. They not woke. They don't understand what divine masculine, divine feminine is. They don't know anything about twin flame journeys, and they haven't completed all their lessons. They still stuck in the past. Like, they giving you the most hell, and now you gotta start a journey with somebody completely new, because and this can happen for masculines too. Your divine feminine or your divine masculine just ain't shit. That's how that is. It's a sad case, but it happens that way because they allow the world or societal norms to get the best of them. And they have never ever been able to overcome any of those things. So instead of bettering themselves, they find themselves fucking up your life. Yeah, just be patient in the meantime surrounding something. Because, yeah. Learn as much as what you need to learn surrounding yourself, your astrology chart. What does it mean when this zodiac is in this planet? What does it mean when this zodiac is this house? What does sextile mean? What does trine mean? Where does... just find out as much as you can surrounding whatever it is that your sign is made up of, okay? And get you plenty of rest and start paying attention to your dreams. Write them down, okay? Because this information probably about pissed you off, okay? You done missed out a whole lot in life, okay? Due to the fact that you finally realized where something was happening, or how something was happening, or where it was coming from, okay? And so what's the truth? I know y'all like, yeah, man, this shit nerve wracking. This is, it's sad, but it be like that because even there's some divine feminines on that type of time. They be on that type of time. They be wanting to they have made up their mind on how they want their life to be, whether it's sitting around talking about woulda, coulda, shouldas, and when they see you doing something, all you're doing is reminding them on everything that they're refusing to do to better their situation, and they don't want to fix it. Yeah, you lost a lot of money surrounding that. And you was working really, really hard, very responsible. That's what I got out of that. It's like, no, you were doing everything right. Everything you were doing was right. But somebody from someone past keep doing something over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. Yeah, they keep trying to dodge karma to prevent judgment being called on you by fucking with your money. So they think what they're doing, they're hiding it. They think that they're hiding whatever it is that they're doing. They're trying to hide whatever it is that they're doing to prevent judgment being called on them, but they're consistently alchemizing something to happen to you. So it's like 1 minute you win and next minute you not. 1 minute you win and next minute you're not. And no matter, and they fell on top of Saturn. It's on top of Saturn. No matter how disciplined you are, okay, somebody's. This is considered like in spiritual realm, because as above, so below. This is like a crime of passion. Okay, somebody either dick whip or pussy whip. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, somebody dick whip or pussy whip. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, they kept. They feel like if you become successful, because you're not stuck in the past, they feel like if you become successful at something, you will forget about them. But that's what I got. If you become successful, then you'll never think about me. But you might be around this person, or you, even if you, let's just say you're around this person and you don't even talk to this person. Isn't that the same damn thing happening? The same thing. The same shit is happening. They just feel binded to whatever. Yeah, they just feel binded to whatever they did to make you feel uncelebrated. It's kind of like somebody kept telling a whole bunch of people, you ain't shit, you ain't shit, you was this, you was that, you're never going to have shit, you're going to get karma for leaving me, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And then they realize your life going good, okay? So they have these distorted thoughts over and over and over and over and over and over and over again surrounding how you choose to move forward responsibly and maturely. And not immaturely, but maturely. You decide to move forward because you felt like if you stay in a situation, it's going to make you sad. But this person don't think like that. Their sadness turns into hate. Okay? So that's how situations where people get murdered or, unalived, that's the proper term. People get unalived by people, okay? And you could be so nice and pleading, and you see this type of shit all the time. They sitting there pleading for their life, but this person the person that they're pleading to cannot master their emotions, no type of form of action. They can't master their emotions properly, so they end up ending you anyway. So in these situations, you gotta look at it like this, okay? First of all right, I don't give a fuck how upset and how mad you get surrounding whatever that is. I'm not pleading for my life. What you gonna do is find you something safe to fucking do. I'm not fucking playing with you. Okay? Sometimes you gotta flip that switch. No matter what energy you in. They'll never know that you get sad sometimes. They'll never know that. Because they cannot master the emotions surrounding you. And they keep doing it. They keep doing it in hopes that, oh, well, eventually they'll see me. Yeah, when you start maturing, when you start standing on business surrounding something. But I'm not going to plead for my life surrounding you. It's one of those, somebody trying to break someone. Confirmation. Somebody's trying to break someone down to their immaturity. So eventually they could be comfortable in this energy with you. Okay? They know damn well they haven't grown the fuck up. But then whenever you decide to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to handle my shit responsibly. They get mad and want to set their intentions all fucked up and shit. Okay? And then got the nerve to bring that bullshit to you. And they wondering why every time they think they got you where they want you, you get mad all over again. And they like, damn, man. They back mad. When they ever gonna calm down? Guess what? Motherfucker like me ain't gonna never calm down. You wanna know why? Because you can't grow the fuck up. I'm not playing with you. Okay? It's one of those type of situations. And all that begging and pleading, I know I feel like I'm talking to a much younger energy from me, but you got people who up there in age that get stuck in their ways and they feel like it's okay to consistently do that to somebody until you be like, you know what, motherfucker? Your voice get to going high pitch and shit. I'm like, hey, I don't know who you used to doing this shit to, but you gonna come and you about to have a real rude one fucking with me. Cause I'm tired of playing with you now. This is a game to you. And I'm not, and I didn't know I was playing. You fucking with my money? All because your heart is broken? I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Because guess what? This light bill company, they don't want to hear that shit. Okay? The car dealership, they don't want to hear that shit. All right? My baby's stomach ain't going to want to hear that shit. Some arguments you're not going to win. Now somebody don't want to argue no more. Okay? They realize like, damn, man. We at the Three of Cups. Okay? Yeah, some friends or a community is going to alchemize something. Okay? Because they realize they're not going to get a new beginning surrounding something. Okay? A Queen of Cups in reverse is not going to get a new beginning. All right? And they don't want to be burdened by a situation. Okay? Yeah, so something's not going to be initiated surrounding something. They didn't see something clearly on why somebody kept stabbing a high priestess in the back. Okay? Or why somebody just decided they didn't want to talk to them. Okay? They was in their head about the situation the whole entire time, not realizing, okay, that somebody is selfish surrounding somebody's work, or how they go to work, or what time they go to work, or who they work with. Like somebody real selfish surrounding that. Okay? And when they didn't really have anything to feed about because they weren't in a relationship. Okay? And they didn't want that to be exposed. Okay? Because they didn't have no form of interaction surrounding a cup of love, or just a new beginning surrounding a relationship. Like a relationship they didn't want it to happen because a relationship is not taking place. Yeah, but that has been returned back to center surrounding something. Okay, because that was injustice to do that to somebody consistently. Okay, and that's the truth. If somebody's in remorse around the situation. Okay, there was a King of Swords, a King of Cups in reverse, King of Swords and a King of Cups in reverse. Did not know, okay, that there was a Two of Cups that wasn't taking place around something. Okay, so some form of wish is not going to be made. Somebody's going to continue to harvest. This Queen of Wands in reverse, okay, was just in some form of devil energy. Okay, but they are being asked to go through a rebirth. Okay. It's almost like somebody is making every single thing resonate in their life consistently. Everything. Like they binge watch readings, or they overdo something or something. Like this type of person, like, I'm not calling nobody crazy, but let me tell you what happened. It's like watching somebody go off in a reading or trying to make everything resonate in the reading when you know you don't have that going on. It's like sitting in a padded room, hugging yourself, watching a reading, and you just losing your fucking mind and getting offended. You've been in this padded room all this damn time, hugging yourself. How the fuck you making every single thing your life? Nothing's happening. You might have went the whole week in your house the whole entire time just drinking milk. But somebody goes off on a reading saying about burnt pancakes and you just fucking lose it. How do you make everything resonate like that? Especially when something can simply be a scenario. Like somebody's taking everything in a literal sense. And that's not good. It's not even healthy mentally. Okay? Tarot readings is supposed to be good for your mental health. Okay? Because even if somebody goes off and it doesn't resonate with you in particular, it might help someone else. Because there's somebody else that don't know how to stand up for themselves while you do. So consistently trying to defeat somebody while they're helping somebody build their confidence to stand up for themselves is utterly ridiculous. It doesn't even make any sense. Okay? Yeah. Somebody's not in devil energy. Surrounding something, you collective. Yeah. That's some form of justice taking place. Alright? Because somebody need to change the perspective on how people should be able to be themselves surrounding something. Okay? You can't haze everybody for the rest of your life all day, every day. You got people living all the way up to their 50s and 60s being used and abused by many different people because nobody told them or showed them how to stand up for themselves. Now, unless you're an abuser yourself, I can see why. But the world is way too big to think that you can conquer it all. Okay? Yeah. Somebody dislikes somebody, but something's being transformed. Somebody would try to wish death. Yeah. That's not going to happen. They under some form of illusion. Okay? Spirits ain't going to grant you every wish. Alright? They work for God, not you. Alright? So whatever somebody put out there, they got this shit right on back. Okay? They gonna have to walk on eggshells. Alright? And when I say that, it's not to say I'm threatening you or I'm doing something. I'm not in devil energy. None of that. It's kind of like somebody, you know what the fuck you been doing behind the damn scenes. You know exactly what the hell you been doing behind the scenes. Quit acting like that. You took a chance at something, thinking that somebody doing that shit to you, or you wanted people to think that way, so they can chime in and help you, but they end up losing their own people trying to help your lying ass. That's why we got the fire for someone in the ego. Okay? Because they still got pussy juices on they tongue. Heartbroken and shit. Okay? And everybody just chiming in and helping. I don't like them either. Using their you know what, that you know the real reason how slavery ended up happening is because of how good hearted and spiritual our culture really is. Our culture was colonized through the same behavior. If you really, really dive in. That's how it took place. They use the emotions against you because they know that, think about it, most black on black crimes usually be what? A crime of passion. It's very rare that you hear white or blue collar crimes happening, or even if it's white on white type thing. Very rare, or anything like that. Very rare do you hear crime of passion. 9 times out of 10, it was out of a motive. They had some form of motive surrounding something that they were doing. Whether it was about money, whether it's about something political or something. Crime of passion, slim chance, very low. Very, very low. But black people, our culture, know that we wear our heart on our sleeve. No matter how much you say you ain't got no heart. No matter how much you say you heartless. That's how our culture was colonized. Because they knew that we weren't using logic surrounding ourselves whenever we take action in something. Sometimes you just got to look at things from a logical standpoint. What makes sense? What makes sense? You know whatever that is didn't make sense. Well, every time it's kind of like one of them situations. Think about it. If you ain't doing anything and the person you're accusing is doing magic, but nothing is happening on their end. But when you do it, something happens on your end. Somebody gets sick, or somebody go through something traumatic. Something happens. But when something happens to the person that you're accusing of doing something, it's so minor. Which means somebody does have enough power to do something, but not enough power to end them. Why? Because they're not doing anything towards them. That only works if that person was doing something to you. It doesn't make any sense to shoot magic at somebody and you losing your own people. That's called the 808, okay? Boomerang effect. Because the universe, the energy is going to continue to flow. What goes around comes around. Whatever you put out comes right on back. If somebody sent their intention to you, it might work. But some of y'all be sending so much magic, paying these practitioners, doing all this stuff, knowing damn well, okay, that the person that you're doing it to is completely pure, to the point where your ancestors say, hey, I don't want to work with this motherfucker no more. This is a bad boss. I want to work with you. Because I know damn well you ain't going to put me in no shit like this. That's how your ancestors operating these days. They've been operating like that. Because they're trying to cross over. They ain't trying to stay down here with you. You ain't had no sense when they were alive. They about to go. They trying to get on over. So they can go through the cycle, okay, and actually complete the lessons in the next lifetime properly. They done fooling with y'all. All right, somebody's wife is a celebrity. Okay, somebody was in their ego about it. Yeah, some form of injustice. Yeah, somebody's gonna come towards someone, okay, to regulate a situation, okay. If somebody's passionate about someone, all right, they're not gonna test someone, okay, all right. But it's some form of secret. Something is a secret. Only you will know that, collective. Yeah. There's some form of injustice was unsuccessful. Okay? Yeah. If somebody was shooting death magic surrounding someone who was very disciplined in something, they dodged a bullet. I'm really in this thing. Do not do anything else, okay? To dominate someone's energy. Responsible people, pure people. Get you some counseling, okay? Get around like-minded people that can actually help you with your situation surrounding something, because whatever this is, clarify this water 8. Yeah. You being seen, whoever this is, okay? They were being cold-hearted towards you. They were trying to dodge karma. That's what I got. Yeah, because they intimidated. Somebody gonna try to come towards someone or try to do something again because they intimidated. This is a train wreck. This person is a complete train wreck. You can't talk to this person. They know every damn thing. You ask questions, they get mad. They act like they ain't got nothing to say. When you do ask them the right questions, then they get quiet all of a sudden. Like this could be a companion, okay, who's just intimidated by somebody. Okay, and they feel like if they do something again behind the scenes or get people to do something for them behind the scenes, it's actually gonna work. Okay, but somebody is not going to reveal where they at surrounding something. Yeah, surrounding what they do in the spotlight. They just don't want to connect with this person. Okay, because they need to master their emotions. Nobody want to deal with that shit. They trying to be slick. They thinking whatever death magic they doing or whatever they're doing, they think it's working. Somebody just do not want to have nothing to do with this person. You may not want to have nothing to do with somebody or something. Whatever this energy is, you don't want nothing to do with it. All right. It's kind of like somebody. It's kind of like somebody trying to scare somebody straight, but they like, and you looking at this person like, I see you at the door type shit. Like I already know what's up. You already know what's up. Like somebody trying to like, I'm gonna do something, and it's gonna raise your anxiety. Yeah, it might raise my anxiety, but shit, if it raise my anxiety too much, because I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna wait till nighttime type shit, or you gonna wait till you think nobody looking, or you gonna do it when you think I'm by myself. Because if somebody intimidated, they ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna be a situation where they walk up to you and do some shit. Okay, they gonna do it where they think you gonna do some dumbass shit like come outside in the middle of the night to resolve the issue. No, if somebody just don't fuck with you, that's just what that is. They're not dealing with you, no matter what you do. Okay, because of this very thing, you cannot you acting childish. All right, somebody will suffer before they talk to you because you won't stop. And I feel like that goes for whoever that who somebody else who felt like it was okay to pick sides or something. It will suffer before they have anything to do with you. Okay, help them out. Help this person out. Don't help the person you was against. Okay, I'm all for the people fighting for their rights. I'm all for the Million Man March. I'm all for the feminine power thing. I'm all for both of them. I ain't picking no sides. Sometimes women be wrong and sometimes men be wrong. Okay, but to firmly be one sided on something, that just don't make any sense. And 9 times out of 10, they got a daughter somewhere. God intentionally did that to you. Okay, not to punish you, for you to learn the balance of something. Okay, not for you to just treat your daughter the right way, to treat women the right way. That's why you got that daughter. Okay, same thing. Why I got a son. All right, because people think I'm bad now. Oh, before I had my son, I didn't give a fuck. I didn't. I didn't care nothing about it. Okay, compassion. What? And the crazy part about it wasn't even so much as the fact like I was against men and anything. I kicked it with the guys. I was one of the guys, like not like physically, like mentally, like I'm mentally challenged, like I don't know who I am. I don't know what I got between my legs or something like that. It's more so the fact like they saw me as little sis. That's all that shit was, okay? And I was treated like one of the guys. I didn't get abused or anything like that. Hell no. They taught me the game. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay? You see somebody as little sis or somebody that you want to look up to you, okay? You're supposed to teach them the game, all right? Not use the game against them. That never made any sense. Okay? It's a drought on real OGs out here. It's a drought on them. I'm not lying. Because 9 times 10, you put your hand on a woman, you show that you're a coward. And you know what cowards usually do? They snitch. And with who they usually snitch on? The real ones. That's why domestic abuse is on an all-time high and all the real ones locked up. It's not a coincidence that they forgot about them. It's not a coincidence they ain't putting nothing on your books. It's not a coincidence they ain't putting nothing on your phone. None of that is a coincidence. They showing you who they are. So when you get out, okay, you already know what's up. Ain't no sense of trying to question it, get revenge, none of that. You know what's up. You saw that. You saw that already, right? I figured. All right. I hope this message helped you. Y'all be blessed.